Morning, YouTube. I'm having some morning coffee, waking up, and I was listening to something, and I've heard before some gospel of some guy preaching about, just the way the devil roams the earth. I've heard it a million times. We've all heard it. And he's going through the prayer, and he's explaining what these things mean. He's like, that we wrestle against principalities and powers. Don't telling you how to pray, and Satan is this. It's a spirit and energy, and a mind without a body. It's unable to be. And they're jealous that they can't have a body ever, and they try to torment us and control us and waver us. And it's very real, guys, the spirit world, because we've gotten to come to love we've become weak, disgusting, miserable people. We feed off of mercy and all this. They're changing now that they've taken words out of the Bible, and this man was explaining that they turned evil into this thing, and it originally said in the prayer, deliver us from the evil one, not deliver us from evil. And it really pissed me off for a second. And I said, Bible or any of that is just a remnant and a distorted message now. We, as a people, should demand for our, the original, real translation. Going off some, we're going off some 1611 thing. It's just people put too much credence in the dogmatic religion and stuff. It really. Now, so then how do you maintain your spirituality and your walk, Because you have to understand the concepts. And it makes me smile almost. It's really is amazing, because I got so fed up and angry with how shit my life was all the time, and the constant pain and agony and suffering, because I have been the type of person to put myself into the darker areas and try to lift people up and bring light into the darkness. And it's been a fucking miserable ride pulling me down occasionally. And now that I prayed so hard, and my life has been demonstrably changed. It's every aspect. I was just thinking as I was listening to the video that I'm thankful that I'm a pious man. I'm seeking truth and wisdom. It drives me from the disruptions in the frequency and vibration. It's supposed to be smooth and beautiful and seamless, not disrupted and separated. And so, just thankful for the Mandela effect in the community. And I just don't have I don't have Brian Stavely time. I have 4 kids and a wife, and I spend enough time being on here. I'm not gonna lock myself in a room and do friggin', these shows every day. Now, I would I don't want to be obsessive about it. That is something that's, I will have better quality videos as soon as I'm such a cheap bastard. As soon as I make the trigger pull to go get a laptop, I'll get around to it sooner or later. It's cut probably by the end of the summer, definitely. I've been looking in. I didn't want to just buy any stupid laptop. So I researched like something that was like the Vivio, then it's like MacBook Pro status, like good level, but it's just like the cheaper crap one. But like, I'm not gonna go buy a Pro when I get 4 kids, dude. I can't spend $1,000 on a fucking computer used. People are afraid to have their own thoughts, man. That's hard too, right? We're on, Brian Stavely, awakened saint. Photo Helix. All those channels, man. Static in the Attic, friggin'. SMQ, like I could just name like Bro Sanchez, like this is what my life for the past few years, that's what my life's sort of been, is like I can't be willfully ignorant anymore, and I wasn't willfully, I chose to be willfully ignorant because I put my whole heart and my love and intent and goodwill into my actions in my life, expecting. But you only get rewarded for bad behavior and subservient behavior. Sign up for their team, their corporation, their practice or whatever. Those are all organized. They're all organized fucking criminals pulling a fucking shim-sham over you. For real. It's like most of these things are built up. But see, the corporation itself, the way an organization moves as one, disregards the individual, and it becomes a hungry beast feeding itself. We live in this corporate, the beast, man, the corporate beast and the military-industrial complex are coming together. A great coming together that will lead to the great separation. See, I didn't understand. They were talking about this great coming together and then other people, the great separation. One says one's happening, one says the other. Well, I see what's happening. I don't know, it's weird. You can't talk to people about it. So I do my vlogs and I put them out here, like even, and Vanessa VA, she's great, she does all this Mandela effect stuff. Like, I just don't want to forget to mention people as, these are the people that give me my release, because I can't talk to people. They want to talk about fakery. They want to talk about the lie of life. I mean, there's just no substance to anything anybody wants to talk about. Where people like us want to talk about the principles and the powers and the spirit behind the movements of society and how we can, have an intellectual level to pinpoints we can do so we can maybe get involved and help control and the narrative, and not for our own purpose, but just to help the world progress and solidify and kind of get more of a particle sense of things, and hit the target. What they do is this satanic agenda, and the tearing apart keeps us all divided and confused and in this wave form. And we have trouble. We can illuminate things like the light and see we can see everything that we want if we look. That's why the truth is there if you seek it. But our ability to just laser beam shit and make things happen perfectly and seamlessly has been destroyed through some kind of gigantic lie. I don't get a lot of time to stream. It's weird, so my kids are gonna get around the house, so I'm gonna sign off, but I just wanted to talk at you real quick on that brief subject, and just try to motivate people to keep their heads up and keep going with these things. Don't give up, don't feel hopeless, don't feel stupid, man. If I get revelations of how things are and a greater understanding daily, you gotta meditate. It takes a whole lot of work. I think about other things I want to be doing, and or other things, would just be a waste of my time. I try to this helps me stay focused in building my knowledge and wisdom and making changes in myself. It brings the focus to you, to within, when you do these studies. And if you keep focusing on the outside, you'll always be in that waveform. You'll only illuminate areas you'd like to be in, but you'll never be able to target it and laser light get there, because you're divided, you're distracted, you're not wise and centered and still and focused. It's like I choose to be where I am. I'm not, and sometimes it's hard to deal with, and I'm like, maybe I'm dumb for doing these things. Dumb for being around some people. Maybe they are hopeless. Maybe I'm hopeless. I don't know. But, I don't know, man. It's just, I feel like our awareness is stopping the ability to come up with a bunch of big bullshit ass crap. Like some 9/11 shit, some fake ass bullshit. If I'd get on with anybody willing to file a fucking class action lawsuit on them motherfuckers for whoever's responsible for this crock of 11 bullshit, drummed up, fake shit. Like, you guys fucked with our emotions and our brain wavelength, our future, what we thought was possible. When that happened, I was 18 years old, man. 18, turning 19, about to take the world by storm, and that shit made me think, fuck this, there's nothing left now, we're fucked. And I went down a shit path of using drugs and depression and no opportunity. Fucking minimum wage for my adulthood when I was supposed to be taken off. I went into fucking depression and hopelessness because of a fucking game some sick fucking fuck's playing that wants to try to control people. Anybody willing to sign up for that lawsuit, feel free to contact me. Like, really, those are the things we should be thinking about. I mean, a lot of people, never mind the victims involved and nearby and all that hocus pocus bullshit. Imagine what the rest of the world who got told we're under attack and your hopes and dreams are pretty much dashed for the next 10 to 20 years. Hello. Really, think about it, guys. We're under attack. Oh shit, New York City. Don't expect anybody to give a fuck about you for the next 10 to 15, 20 years. We gotta fucking deal with terrorists. What a fucking joke, man. And I've heard some real wise people, man, speak on this, and it is a fucking joke. It's just a way to weaken you by heading you in that direction of thinking you're getting stronger, but really you're tearing yourself apart. Wake up, guys. I really wish almost they would try something that big again, because we have a strong community and I feel like we'd fucking call them out. I'll talk at you later. I don't want to get all crazy and diverted, but I would just like to keep it real, man. I tried to keep it clean. Sorry about all the F-bombs, but real's real, guys. Let's stop trying to be all fucking like children and watching our language and shit. Like, and I'm doing some live stream or something. These are just passionate vlogs that I'm trying to get a message and my real honest self across. So you know, it is what it is. I'll catch you later.